What's up, everybody? What the fuck even was that? Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to Headspace. I got the branding wrong. What the fuck?
You forgot your script, no?
This is how long. This is how long it's been since we last recorded. Okay, take 3. Welcome, everybody, and welcome back. This is Enter Headspace. We are so glad to be recording again. Snaps, guys.
Yay!
Once again, this is the show where we ask, what's eating you? Because we want to know and we would love to talk about it. Dad, ikaw ba? What are we talking about today?
Okay, so since it's the last episode for the year, technically it's the last 2. Since we're going to be splitting this episode into 2 episodes, episode 8 and episode 9. We're going to be talking about episode 8 is actually titled Enter Recap, where we're recapping most of the things that we found interesting that happened on social media for 2021.
Okay.
Meaning, ito yung kalat ng mga nangyari sa Twitter. Including ours, of course, just to be fair.
Oh no.
It includes our own kalat. And the other episode, episode 9, is going to be Enter Resolutions, where we talk about our own personal resolutions and the things we're proud of for 2021, the things we want to do, and the things we want to do for 2022.
Mag-iiyakan kami doon. Char!
Recollection.
Naubos na ng huling El Bimbo lahat ng luha ko. So wala na akong iiyak pa.
May luha ka pala. You have emotions. Oh my God. Shocking.
Buti nga hindi nakuha na yung...
Water sign yan, Scorpio yan. Meron yan.
I'm so happy hindi niya nakuhanan.
Kasi he was crying himself then.
True. So,
okay.
Where should we get started? So since it's 2021, we have a list of 21 kalats from Twitter, not including our own.
Not yet.
Not yet. So, where shall we get started?
Oh my God, this is gonna be epic.
This is gonna be interesting.
Kasi ang daming nangyari this past year. Like, especially on Twitter kasi doon tayo tambay, di ba? Like, girl, sa dinami-dami naman naging issue ng mga tao on Twitter. This is like, my God. Sobrang throwback. All the emotions, lahat ng kalat at the chismis.
Where do we even begin?
True.
We can begin with this one. Let me share. Let me share that screen. Did you guys know about this?
Oh my God.
Based on C's reaction, I think he does. I don't know anything about it, but I think
I don't know anything about this.
I think
I knew about this kasi parang long story short, parang may isang guy na nangingialam on this couple's breakup. And parang naging issue siya kasi parang, why are you making fun of this breakup? They're not even friends with the guy. And they're not even actually, they're not acquainted with the couple. Any of them. Like, tapos gagawa ka ng joke na ganyan. Nakita nung dalawa. So,
insert mean girls meme here. Didn't even go here.
So, everyone got triggered. Not just the couple. Everyone got triggered. The friends, even random people who don't know this specific couple. Parang, they called him out. Kasi, why are you making this like a joke? This is not your relationship to begin with. Tapos naging parang this guy milked the attention that he got from this tweet and parang, you know, the usual cloud chasing moments na parang, hey, I'm receiving hate from this, but I'm not gonna take this down, even if it's very controversial. So that's one of the kalat tweets that parang hindi ko naman tinutukan, pero sobrang naging prominent lang sa feed ko. So
bilang Marites.
Bilang Marites.
Marites that I am. Lives and stays for the drama, basically.
As a Marites.
Pero yan, This was very controversial nung na ano. This was actually a bit recent din. Tingnan mo yung date niya.
Recent lang ba to? Oo nga, October
So,
22 lang siya.
Yeah.
Grabe.
Oh, good
And
God.
I think I saw this, and yeah, I get the point. Who you?
And I think I've interacted with one of the persons here before, way back.
All they're saying on the comments, kapal ng mukha mo to say things like please. Well, what
Ano?
do you think? What do you guys think regarding this? Ano?
Well,
On the
it's
one hand,
Twitter.
I wouldn't know
It's Twitter. Sadyang people will have their opinions, and at the same time, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Yun lang ang opinion ko dyan. Just because it's in on a public platform doesn't mean na parang you get to quote unquote use their situation or use their breakup specifically for your own kind of clout. It's not your clout to begin with.
true.
Fair. Yeah.
Tulog.
Ginawa silang meme, which is kaya nagkaroon ng uproar sa mga lalo sa mga kaibigan ng mga to.
Grabe.
Tulog.
Ay, nako. The gays.
Love.
Micko
I'm
is
still trying to look
contemplating.
for the thread because I can't see from the screen. It's so small.
Oh my God.
I've been like,
Is that better? Ayan.
for our listeners at Enter Headspace, just so you know, I have a PWD ID for vision. So I do not know why my hosts are treating me this way.
Okay na, ito na. Ito na screen. Laki na.
Okay lang yan
I
pa.
literally
You look cute naman in your
cannot see.
glasses.
Yeah, you look good in your new glasses.
I'm looking for I'm still looking for the link for the questions.
It's on link number wait, 3. No, row 3.
Hold on.
Yung mga nanonood sa YouTube, guys, may spreadsheet kami. Ganun kami ka-dedicated.
Ganun ka-organize. Lahat ng ano. And
Organized.
I wanna
Thank you to Ben.
kudos to Ben.
Ano ba ang
Kasi
star sign ni Ben?
Aquarius.
Feb 25. Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Does that mean anything? Sorry, I'm not knowledgeable about this.
This is
Alam
the
ko,
one, yung pangatlo.
Yung ano, yung nasa row number 3.
Ayan. Yay.
Ayan, okay. Kita na.
Yay, finally, you're here!
I know. I'm so parang ang layo ko sa mga nangyayari. Ayoko
That's literally
sana
me.
maging makalat yung pangyayari and I want things to go quietly. Wait, ano nangyari? Ano kasi ako medyo detached ako sa mga ganap sa Twitter. So ano to, nag-break sila?
Nag-break kasi sila. And then, etong si whoever posted this, what do you call this? Pinost yung how it started and how it's going na meme format. Ginamit yung breakup nila. So, syempre, there's a bit of an uproar because who you?
Okay.
This was an
Side
all-out
note.
barga sa mga panahon na to.
So parang
Side note,
ginamit yung
gusto ko
meme yung relationship nung dalawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, basically. Side note, gusto ko yung fact na yung pinaka may malaking following sa atin sa Twitter, siya pa yung nagsabi na, medyo detached ako from everything that's happening in Twitter drama. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
so detached with my how many followers do you have? 10, 5K.
Bilangin Naka-happy
Okay.
10M ka na rin at least once in the past year. Nakita ko.
Oy, hindi naman kasi ako di ako nangingialam sa kalat ng iba. Wow!
Kung marites, isa ka pa chismosa.
Madami ako masyadong iniisip. Wow!
As a
Photo
Virgo.
wedding
As a
ano
Virgo.
As a
yan?
Virgo. As a Virgo with spreadsheets.
As a
Oh,
Virgo, wala akong pakialam sa ibang tao. Charot.
speaking of that, moving on from that, I have
Mm.
wait, let me remove this. I have this, and this actually has your name on it, love.
Oh,
What?
it's
What?
Yeah, ganit. So, lumabas to, list of rat accounts that you should block for timeline cleanse. I remember this. Twitter rats and all that. Mga palaaway, yan yung, so someone compiled it and published it na you should block this.
Huy, ba't
These
nandyan si Charlie
or you,
Esitex?
I have no idea. You should, I never checked each and every one. This is just purely a guy's opinion who, you know. And then, tingnan mo tong marites na to. Oh, is there a new or missing
ah
out?
for
So,
our
Diba?
listeners,
Diba?
can you
ayan,
give us
Akala
a
ko
ayan
link
ang
to the
kasama sa
comments?
nagpo-post.
listahan. Yun pala nag-reply lang. Okay.
Kala ko kasali ako. Diyos ko naman.
Lalo niya siya sa
Akala ko
list.
din kasali siya.
Chismosa lang siya. Chismosa
Isip
lang.
ako, oh my God.
Ano
Ba't ako
sabi?
kasali doon sa
Is
rat
there
tweet
new
na
Twitter
yan?
bardagulan that we're missing out on? God, Luis
So hard.
Zabala, so hard to keep up with the children. Makatanners naman tong mga to, Diyos ko. Yeah, parang
Yeah,
meron
this
kanina, especially that first.
this
Okay,
tweet in
yeah.
specific, I
Yeah.
actually
Sige,
know
kasi-
this guy.
Ayan yung
Oh, si
tatlong tito.
Hi, Jet.
Tito,
Si
ako,
Jet
tsaka si
nandun din.
Jet.
Tsaka si
Wait,
Jet.
wait,
Hi,
wait.
Jet.
For clarity muna, before we continue. Louie, lapit mo yung mic mo.
Oh,
Ilapit mo yung mic mo, hindi ikaw yung lapit sa mic.
yes. What's up?
Ayan.
Better.
Make it
Yan.
clear.
Okay.
Ayan. Anyway, hindi kasi ito, parang ito yata yung lumabas yung term na rat Twitter.
Twitter
Tapos
rat.
we were like, ano yun? Ano yung rat Twitter?
What the fuck
Okay.
is rat
Oh, yeah, I
Twitter?
remember
Okay,
that.
okay. Let me
Ayan na, yung recent marites natin.
let me educate you guys muna since you guys
The
are
ever-present Twitter Marites.
medyo under-informed pa kayo. So,
Sisi yung
Um,
sisi yung pagkismisan sa kanto.
Expert.
I'm your local
nag-iisa-
expert.
Siya yung unang-una na nasa tindahan. Tapos, uy, Mari! Gano'n.
What is Mercedes doing? Charot. Hindi. This tweet in particular, this guy is my friend. Ignis RM is, it's Micko. Hi, Micko. He is a friend of mine. Kalaro namin sa TFT, which is around league, team fight tactics, and he's a really nice guy. And just a definition of terms, the term rat Twitter is commonly used sa mga Twitter accounts that are very opinionated. And the term rat Twitter is usually thrown around like for those, ewan ko hindi ko lang alam kung lahat sila or most of them are, pero from what I've seen, marami sa kanila ang anonymous accounts na laging nambabarda ng kung
Oh.
sino-sino. And parang they have been defined to be very, paano ba to? It's not self-righteous. Basically.
Okay.
Parang
Okay.
it's like it's like a variant of being woke, ganon. It's like a very worse version of that. Parang
so bukod
that's
pa sa
under-
Omicron variant, meron na rin ganito.
so that's what they call those accounts, those people na parang Twitter accounts that don't actually na wala naman masyadong ambag. Pero kundi magreklamo or mambarda publicly.
Rat Twitter.
Usually publicly or sometimes privately.
To clarify,
Okay, but-
for being cancelled, that is the popular opinion. We just compiled the information. Hindi namin sabing wala silang ambag.
Journalist ang peg natin ngayon.
Yeah, yan ang common parang naririnig ko sa Marites. Talagang this whole episode
You are
is
just
about
like a rat.
dismissing.
You are just like a rat, jumping
Bakit
around the
rat?
corner looking for a food.
Maybe that's the reference. I'm guessing that's the reference. I'm not sure why
The
they're called
meme?
rats.
You are just like a rat, jumping around the corner looking for a food.
Parang
Very
parang
jealous.
they're just jumping around the corner looking for whatever, or looking
Barda,
for
gano'n.
barda,
Oo.
ganun. The food is
Probably,
barda,
maybe,
parang ganun.
maybe.
I'm not
Oo.
sure.
Okay,
Again,
what's
this is from
the
popular
other?
opinion.
High protein diet ba yung barda?
I have
We
no
never
idea.
know.
And people actually like it.
Kaya niyong hulaan to kung ano to. What's next
Ano
on the
yan?
list?
Okay, next tweet.
You know this, Kalat?
OT.
I
You know
know
this
this.
tweet?
No.
Do you guys
What
know
is
I,
this
this?
tweet?
this is one
Siyempre,
of
yung
the most
Marites, alam
famous
niya.
ones. Of course I do.
Jesus fuck.
No, alam ko rin to. I know
I
this.
don't know
And
this.
you
Dami
guys
yung
also
time. Charot.
and you guys
No,
no, no, no, you guys also know this. You guys,
Yeah,
I
I'm
swear,
pretty sure
you
you
guys
guys know
also know
this.
this. It's I think hindi nyo lang alam kung saan nanggaling and paano
Yeah.
sumikat yung kalat. It's because
Mm.
of this
Explain.
clip. It's let's title it. It's the Great ATM Escape.
Ah,
Ah,
May
napag,
title na
napag,
siya.
okay.
napag-usapan na natin siya in one of our episodes, but I really did not know where it's from. Like,
It's here kasi
Okay.
they were ako naman yung marites dito. Uh, kasi pinanood
ang
ko
ating
to
correspondent, lumipad ang aming team.
there was this person who was interviewed. I think this is a podcast, right? There was this person who was interviewed, and then they were actually laughing about it sa clip. Nung nakwento siya na he goes to this guy na um, while he was withdrawing from the ATM. It was this clip. Now, of course, as we know, podcasts, clips lang yan. People, a lot of people jumped into assumptions. Na
Okay.
yun lang kasi yung kwento ng clip. So it
Mm.
became controversial kasi nga it's yun lang talaga yung context. There was no
Mm.
background
Okay.
kung bakit niya ginawa yun. There wasn't anything. In fact, as a correspondent, may na-interview akong guy from the other side. Nakalimutan ko paano ko pinag-usap.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
next level Marites yan. Meron siya from the other side.
Yeah,
Meron
I,
siyang
Yung I'm the
Frontline.
correspondent.
Marites.
I cannot
Frontline
disclose
Pilipinas.
my sources, pero
Aray ko.
this nakwento niya yung nangyari dun sa kabilang side. Kasi friend niya yung nagkwento. Friend niya yung nag-iwan dun sa ATM. So of course we all
Okay.
felt sorry for the guy who got left sa may ATM. Pero ano bang kwento nung nang-iwan dun sa ATM? Yun yung na-interview ko as a correspondent. Nasaan ba ako dito?
So this tweet is that clip na naging controversial. There's also an update with that. Not an update na parang afterwards that tweet
Ito yung
exploded.
Tinututukan
correspondent na may
talaga.
follow-up.
May follow-up tayo kasi according sa aking sources. Char. Hindi, parang the guy gave a public apology and all that stuff and the rest is history na parang I think they resolved it naman by the end of the day. Kaya that part parang hindi masyado nag-boom when it comes to chismis kasi it's an apology na eh. So I think bygones be bygones.
Yeah, wala na yung
As far
drama
as I
dun.
know. Mm.
Yeah.
So yun.
So that's why so yun ang naging
Yeah.
ending nung ano na yun,
Ending.
nung controversy na yun or issue.
Daming nangyayari sa mundo ng baklang Twitter. Diyos ko.
Sobra. Plus
Yung
the
mga
fact that we
keep
all
up.
have time on our hands din kasi like because there's still COVID.
I
Dami
don't.
nating time.
I don't know.
Everyone's on
Joke.
Twitter or I don't know.
Any other social media platform. Eh.
Daming may time ngayon eh.
True.
That's true. Yeah. No.
And speaking of time,
Also-
sa laki nating lahat, may time tayo kumain. This kind is about food.
Oh.
Ito.
Oh,
Tinola.
okay. No, this one.
Oh my God. It's got 225 retweets and 1,613 quote tweets.
Yeah. Okay. This much I know. People got
Right.
really incensed over this. Don't ask me what this whole thing was about, but like,
I don't know
it
where this
was
came
big
from,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah, I just know that it was big enough that even though I had no idea what the fuck was happening, lumalabas siya sa feed ko. I was like, oh, bakit biglang may political discourse about tinola? Like, parang biglang napupunta yung usapan sa like elitism and like classism, and it's like, you know, I don't know
Here
the
are
point.
sample replies from the quote tweets. Tinola is not tasteless. Why y'all saying it is?
Mm. What? It
May
had
Inaaway
inaway ako sa
4,000 quote
internet
tweets?
noon. Kasi,
kasi sabi nila walang lasa daw ang tinola. I tried to tell them they just never had it made properly. But of course, that's insulting their lola or whoever was cooking for them.
ang,
Sinabi mo na
ang sweet
walang
nung,
lasa yung
ang low-key
tinola.
sweet nung defending the Lola part of that tweet. Ang
Yeah,
sweet lang.
and
Ang cute.
yung inaway niya, actually baka inaway ko rin kasi sabi niya walang lasa yung tinola. Tapos na-offend sila. Kunyari si Siyong nagsabi na walang lasa yung tinola. Tapos na-offend siya kasi sinabi ko sa kanya, hindi mo natikman lang ng maayos. Na-offend siya kasi yung lola niya yung nagluto. Hindi ba dapat mas ma-offend yung lola niya? Kasi sinabi niya, yung lola niya.
Yung lola, the lola be like, baklang to?
Hindi marunong magluto. Hindi marunong magluto ng tinola, mama mo. Just say that. Grabe.
Mas amazed ako at the fact na nagkaroon ng bardagulan over tinola.
Diba?
Ay,
Oh
The
my
very
God!
minuscule things.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. Nagkaroon ng bardagulan dahil sinigang.
Versus
And
adobo.
kasali ka dun. Kasali tayo dun. Well, it didn't get as big as tinola. But it was more like sinigang na bangus or sinigang na ba?
Hindi kasi okay. Usapang pagkain. Hindi,
Okay, ito
but
naman natin
sinigang has
correspondent sa pagkain.
variety. Sinigang has variety. It has baboy, it has
Kaya
isda. Tapos
the ano nun was
meron sa miso, meron sa gabi. Oh.
what was superior.
Diba? Parang
Bigla akong na-miss yung yung sinigang na watermelon sa sa
ang
Manang.
pinagkaiba lang naman
Naman,
ng tinola
ang
is
social mo
either
masyado,
sayote o
Grabe
Either
naman.
sayote or anong isang option pag tinola, sayote or
The,
Papaya?
Sile.
papaya.
Or daw
papaya, no?
Tapos lalagyan mo siya
Papaya.
ng
Not much I know.
what do you call that? I don't want to sound conyo, but what do you call that? Malunggay. Sorry.
What were you about to say? Gusto ko malaman. Teka lang.
What do you call that dahon? The one that's like in like yung like
That was
unti-unti.
actually
The small
That is
dahon,
what do you call that dahon where it has like round, very round.
they make palo sa church. What's that?
Palaspas, hindi ano yun.
Palaspas yun.
Hindi malunggay yun.
Oh my god, I know this girl named Sasha.
Yun ang number
Yeah,
one
that's-
definition nun. Buti na lang na ano naman yung malunggay, no? Kung hindi, I will
Ito naman,
fucking
just-
laugh at that.
Ito naman, just for personal reference, this is how outdated I am. When you brought up the sinigang, kalat, the first thing that popped in my head was Liza Soberano.
Bakit?
When she said, I'm Filipino, I eat sinigang. Like, parang
I
dinedefend
think
yung
I
choice to
remember
cast
that,
her
yeah.
as dinedefend yung choice to cast her. Oh, ako naman yung celebrity correspondent dito, joke. But she was defending the casting the choice to cast her as sino ba yun? Si
Trece?
Darna. No,
Ah.
Darna. Yeah. And then
But she wasn't
parang
really
so
cast as
people were saying-
Darna, right?
Kasi
Basta,
na-injure.
like, when it was first announced, like, she was defending herself on Twitter. She was saying, like, why is everybody so mad that I'm being cast as Darta? I'm as Filipino as everyone else. I eat sinigang. But ang dami niyang points. And then, with like, the third one was, I eat sinigang. And it's like, it suddenly, Twitter went wild. And they were like, so, medyo na pala ng pagiging Pilipino ang kumakain ng sinigang. So, yun.
Ang dami nag-react dun just because she said
Yeah.
parang
Oo.
she was Filipino because of sinigang, and that was like,
Yeah.
hello. That's not even the main point that she was pertaining to, but hello, yun agad na nakuha nyo.
Well, yeah.
You know, people
Internet
people
is as
has
internet.
time. People have too much time on their hands. Kaya nagkakaroon
Internet
ng mga
is as
issues
internet
kailangan
does.
pag-usapan.
Yeah.
Kaya
So,
kaya tayo
yeah.
pinapagalitan ng mga lola natin, kaka-computer nyo yan.
Wow. This coming from you, yung kaka-computer coming from you. Ikaw talaga
Exposed at the gig.
Says the guy na hindi na so far lahat ng mga pinakita ay alam.
Okay, so this next
That may
story.
scoreboard tayo eh. That may scoreboard tayo kung ano eh.
Huwag na, magiging competition pa to, Diyos
Kung,
ko.
kung ilan kung
Talo na
ilan
ako
yung ano
eh.
eh. Kung ilang issue yung alam natin, yung gano'n. That may scoreboard.
Talo na
Kukulayan ko
ako.
yung spreadsheet. Wait. Tinulayan ko to eh.
Talo na ako. Huwag na.
Hindi pwede naman tayo maglagay. Hello, ako zero pa. Zero pa ako.
Oy, alam mo yung ano, yung
Kahit
ATM.
yung sinigang ni Liza, hindi ko alam.
Ay, parang masama looban, hindi mo alam yung kay
Eh,
Liza.
luma na nun eh. Hindi na nga yung 2021
Wait,
eh. That wasn't
speaking
even
of luma,
2020.
kailan nangyari yung Kuya Bunso? Sogo Guadalupe? Was it last year?
Ay,
That
Before
was last
COVID.
year.
Ay,
No,
last year,
before COVID.
2020.
That's before COVID. Yung
That's
nagkasala
pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID
Yeah.
ba yun?
ng curve.
Oo, kasi
Pre-COVID
nasa labas
yun.
sila eh.
Pre-COVID yun.
No. Nangyari yung incident. Nasa labas sila. Pero the tweet...
Is this the same one as yung... Is this the same one as yung ano, yung Sogo Mandaluyong?
No, yung Sogo Guadalupe to.
Sogo,
Walang
Sogo
Sogo
Guadalupe.
Guadalupe.
Sogo Guadalupe.
That-
Sogo
that's it,
Guadalupe.
that's it.
That's the,
Yeah, this was
okay, that's the
pre-pandemic. That was
one.
pre-pandemic.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I was like,
okay.
when we first found out about that Kalat, magdudu dapat kami ni Micko that night. And then I was like,
Yeah, you tweeted about it. I remember that. That was so
and then
gross.
I was like, hi Kuya, tagina na tulog si Kalat.
Why didn't I know this? Oh my God. I mean,
Ladies
what
and
I know,
gentlemen,
this is
ito po
like
yung tatay namin ni si. Mga tatay namin ni si.
again, this episode is tagged as explicit. If you hadn't noticed yet.
I don't think we have any episodes that aren't explicit.
Yeah, all our episodes are tagged as explicit.
Bunganga ko pa lang.
Anyway, speaking of relationships, the reason I brought it up because this next Kalat is about commitment and money.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know about this, but you know,
One of the
someone
reasons
tweeted-
why I don't want to commit yet is because magastos magkaroon ng partner. Hindi naman pwedeng hindi ka gagastos pag nagmahal ka. Bukod sa effort, syempre, pag nagkita kayo ng need nyo kumain, gumala, mag-sex minsan, mag-commute, etc. Lahat yan kailangan ng pera, di ba?
I have a
Okay.
lot of thoughts
So-
on this. Teka.
Pwede mag-share kung pareho kayo ng salary grade. Pero kung mas malaki sinasahod mo, lagi mong isipin yung kapakanan niya. Kapag panay,
dami
kapag
ng
panay mo
opinion
siyang
dito.
libre, tatamaan yung pride niya and at the same time, mauubos ka. Kapag ni-require mo naman magbayad,
Hindi na mag-iya lumabas, diba? Let's get things straight to the point. Hindi ka mag-entertain ng taong alam mong hindi ka kayang gastusan. Kadalasan, mas pinipili natin yung may sasakyan, condo, or high-paying job to fulfill our fantasies. It is our financial capacity that makes us even more attractive. Ayokong dumating sa punto na yung relasyon ay mauuwi sa ambagat. Ano to? Inuman. Pa-bill out po. Just a disclaimer, sumali kami ni Micko sa away na to.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
So alam ko to.
Ay, may 1 point ka na!
Yay!
Alam ko to.
Yeah. Sumali tayo sa discussion na to because we had a lengthy discussion about this.
Sumali ba tayo or did we just have a discussion on our own?
No, we tweeted about it.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we did. I think we were one of the co-tweets or something.
Wait, sa mga nanonood sa YouTube, pasensya na paikot-ikot ako sa cam.
Ay,
Alam mo,
I
gusto
can't
nila
find
yes.
a comfortable position.
Gusto yan ng fans mo, paikot-ikot ka sa
oh my God.
Again, explicit po, mga ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen.
So,
Ganyan na lang.
opinions, ano ang opinion mo dito, love? Kasi walang jowa si C eh. Hindi niya alam eh. Single
Ako
po
ba?
si C. Single si C. Yeah.
Ako ba?
Anong opinion mo dito? I mean,
Hindi kasi, Louie and I started dating when we were students. We were both students. So, both graduating, parehas kami walang pera, relying on our baon. So, I don't understand kung bakit iniinarte yung financial stability. Estudyante nga kami. Tapos we made it to what? To the point na where we are right now. So, financial stability niya mukha niya, my God.
no, exactly. we started the students, so we're essentially relying on allowance. That's it. One of the most romantic dates na ano namin is when there was this one time na hiram ko yung sasakyan. Hiram lang yun so meaning may gas na siya. Kasi nahiram ko lang siya. Kasi sinundo ko si Micko sa Alabang. We both didn't have money. We were just gonna walk around we walked around sa Festi. And then, we parked sa Petron. Petron ba yun o Shell? Shell yata, or one of those things. And then we just parked there, and then we just held hands, and we watched the sunrise. That was it. No gastos. No nothing. Walang basis na hindi
O
ka
pati
pwede.
RFID, sagot ng parents mo.
Oo! Totoo yun. Kasi hindi naman sila nagbibigay sa akin eh. They will never give me money to date, let alone date another guy. Mas lalo na. So wala. Kay Micko rin naman, wala. Ganun eh. Kung yung allowance namin, yun lang. We had,
Tapos when we both started working, like yung sahod namin was just barely enough to keep us surviving every month. Kasi syempre rent, tapos adulting. So, mama mo financial stability, putang na first jobs namin parehas yun.
correct. As in, where was I? Yeah, and here's the thing, delayed ako sa school. Kaya kami sabay graduating kasi delayed ako sa school. So, mas konti yung options ko after that kasi I had a bad record already. And it never swayed us. In fact, the only conversation we had when we got together in terms of career was if one of us goes abroad or has the opportunity to go abroad, they take it and then we break up. That's it.
Mm.
Now it's of course it's open for discussion already, but back then kasi unahin yung career. It's not about this, it's not about money. And
Agreed.
yung first time kami nag-live-in, we were just renting a room.
Oh yeah, I
my
remember that story.
Was CGS 6,000
Naka-bed space
pesos?
kami.
Oo. Naka-bed
Naka-bed
space
space kami.
5,000 pesos. And then, lumipat kami after 6 months, lumipat kami sa Evangelista sa Central Park kung saan nagkaroon ng patayan. It was a very dingy place, but it was 6,000 pesos. It was cheap. And then I had to go back home because I had to take care of some stuff. And then when we lived together again, I used to work for a BPO na ang sweldo ko 13K. That was it. 13K. And we were living together and we made it work. Hell, we were even... Saan tayo nagpunta ng love? Hong Kong. Yun na ba yung Hong Kong natin? No. Cebu. Hindi mo kailangan ng pera sa piso fare.
Tapos, yung Cebu natin, naka-piso fare sa Cebu Pack. Piso fare sa Cebu Pack. Tapos, yung hotel natin, Metro Deal.
Kasi wala eh. And then, on a budget talaga, on a very, very strict budget. Kami na.
Tipid trips with Micko and Louie.
We just wanted to go out. Kasi hindi naman siya kailangan eh. Ang kailangan, siguro ang sa amin lang pareho in terms of commitment, ang sa amin lang pareho is anong plano mo in the future. Kasi hindi ko naman kailangan kung may pera ka ngayon eh. Kung may plano ka naman, dadating yan eh. Yun yung sa amin yun yung logic namin.
I want to understand saan nanggagaling yung mindset na kailangan gumastos for a partner or kailangan ng I don't know, na salary grade. Ayan, pwedeng parehas salary grade, malaki sahod mo. Ay, saan kaya galing yung mindset na yun is what I'm thinking now.
My theory is Capricorn tong person na to.
And we all go back to
Let's bring
astrology.
in
Ladies and
let's
gentlemen,
bring in
we
our
actually
guest from astrology. Charot.
okay, burn. Burn.
Biglang
Kailangan
papasok
ka
si
namin
Bern
dito.
eh. Hindi. No, no, no. Yeah, credit naman to Capricorns. I know that Capricorns, sila yung pinakaunang magsasabi nila. It's still most of the Capricorn like friends that I have, sila pa yung super affectionate. Like they will be the ones who are willing to spend the money because it's like my love language is gift giving and I will pay you for sex. Parang hindi naman pay you for sex. But they will be the ones to to really shell out the money because to them it's like money matters to me. So
Mm.
this is also partly my way of showing you that you matter to me, that I'm shelling out my money for you. So that much I'll say.
Yeah,
Pero
but
hindi
why do you make that as a basis for commitment?
that goes back no, yeah, that goes back to this tweet where it really doesn't make sense na parang that just because you and your partner are of different salary grades doesn't mean it's automatically incompatible kayo. Like that to me is like that's first of all that's pinag-usapan natin yung classism and elitism kanina. For me that's potentially elitist in classes because it's like dude, if the feelings and the affection and the commitment is there, money shouldn't be at least if it's going to be on the list at all, it's not going to be number 1. Like, because why else would you even commit, diba? So
True.
yun.
And you find a
Yeah.
partner you share your dreams with. And if you're successful
Yeah.
with your dreams, paras kayo maging successful eh. I mean,
Yeah.
Isipin mo, no, hindi naman yun yung usong thinking dati. Kasi nung panahon, di ba, there's this very stereotypical story na there's the princess and the servant or the anak ng may-ari ng mansion and the gardener. Parang ganun. Where did you get this kind of mindset
That
from?
that might be the case, pero outdated na yun eh. Shinare niya sa Twitter, sis. Wala silang Twitter no? So, diba? Wala silang Twitter no?
So it's his or her own thinking na to.
Yeah.
Anyway,
ayan,
That's
sabi pa
probably
niya,
it.
kapag siyang nililibre, tatamaan yung pride niya and at the same time, mauubos ka. Frankly speaking, if Micko requests for something, I don't care.
mm,
I really don't. As a partner, I really don't if maubos ako. And it's not about his pride. Sa kanya, he doesn't ask because hindi siya ma-pride. Kuripot lang talaga siya.
It's not a relationship,
Wait, I
but
think I lost everything.
it's a personal thing.
Ayun. Mali.
it's not a relationship, but for me it's kind of aligned. So my best friend like for life, like ever. We've known each other for 10 years and she's been a guest on this show. This is Ree, if you're listening, hi. We've had this kind of no una it started as like unspoken agreement and then eventually nag-evolve to napag-usapan na namin and it was a sort of thing now we're like okay, it was something that we did for each other as friends and I think it could also work for relationships where ako yung manlilibre na like back then since we were students in fine arts. If kailangan namin bumili ng canvas na sabay, sagot ko na yung canvas niya and yung canvas ko. And then the next time that we have a requirement that we need to fulfill na pareho kami bibili, siya naman yung sagot nung sa akin. And that wasn't even limited to like requirements for school. It was like, okay, punta tayong SB or like bili tayo ng kape or lunch or whatever. And like it was just an alternating thing na parang. So yun.
Sana all may pang SB.
It's a give and take. It's a give and take relationship. Speaking of
Yung SB was not often, but yeah.
speaking of give and take relationships, di ba? Ang galing-galing ko mag-connect ng lahat ng kalat.
Parang
Yes.
may pa-transition siya. Hindi siya according to timeline.
Yes.
Hindi siya according to timeline, according to to relevance tayo.
She an improv queen.
Kaka-
Queen.
Kaka-filter mo to sa trabaho eh.
Review ng script. Speaking of give and take relationships, sa conversations, give and take din yan. Pero kasi minsan, may mga makukulit. Like, for
I
example,
don't see it.
I will
It's so
block
small.
this name. I will block this name.
No.
Can we please block this name sa editing? Yung mga
Ben.
ganitong- Ben, block this name sa editing, please.
Actually, all
Taga-skip
of
lang
the
ako. Si Ben yung
names.
mas may technical ano. Oo. Yeah.
Yeah, all of the names we might need to block and editing. Anyway,
Mm.
Yeah.
so
Oo.
this guy kasi is, you know those guys na hindi ka lang mag-reply saglit. Snabero ka na. Snob ka na pala.
Can I just okay, so
He's one of these
I
guys.
Oh my God, I
I'm
have
not
tea! Wow.
Yes, you do.
Ay, ang
Yes, you
bilis.
do. Yes, you do.
The sudden
okay, hindi.
realization.
Go. Spill.
Iko.
Ako ba?
Yes.
Sabi mo
Yes,
you have
ikaw
to.
No, I
go.
can't. I
Spill.
Oh.
can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't.
Okay,
It's private pala. Okay, for
mga
off-cam na lang
ka-brains
pala.
I
mga
can't.
ka-brain cells, pasensya na sobrang bitin netong host naming si Micko.
I can't. I'm so sorry. I
So,
need at least permission from one of the people involved dun sa tsaang yon.
Resume.
so yun nga, that's the, these guys naman, merong, hindi ka na mag-reply saglit, snabero ka na pala. People who are entitled to a response.
I don't
Hmm.
fuck with that. I
Yeah,
don't
me
fucks with
neither.
it. May mga nagme-message. I mean, there's not a buttload of people messaging me, but there are some who are like, so you can imagine that for someone like me,
Oh, yeah,
nobody's
yeah,
flooding my inbox. Nobody's flooding my inbox, but it is the sort of thing where it's like, the one or two people I get who will message me. Parang there's this one who recently napunta sa message request ko, and sabi niya, "Hi, sana di po kayo snabero." I'm like, first of all, do we even know each other? I don't owe you a conversation. And that's not number two, that's not the way to even start a conversation. Like, social niceties, please. Paki-observe. And the number two is the thing that's like, yung iba-brand ka na agad as like snabero. It's like, I don't check my message requests very often because I really don't get that many. So, fuck you for immediately assuming that I'm a bitch. Because I kind of am, but like,
And
I
at the same time,
fuck you for immediately assuming.
we're not obliged to give them like the response that they
yeah.
want and or need or
Exactly, yeah.
whatever.
And
Like, you know,
besides,
it's for
we
your
all
own
have shit
discretion.
to do. We all have
Yeah.
things that we don't notice, especially, for example, like if you JKim, it lands some message requests. Do we really often check that? I mean,
Hmm.
how do we really see that notification? Just ko, 9 years na kami ni Micko, minsan hindi niya pa rin napapansin yung messages ko. Minsan hindi ko pa rin napapansin yung messages ko. No, seriously. Ganun kami kasi we're busy.
Hmm.
Ay, nako.
Wala
I,
eh. What are you
I
doing?
can't.
This whole episode is just me turning around his iPad
Oo nga eh.
every fucking where.
Diyos ko.
Yun ang
I'm
magiging title ng episode
uncomfortable,
na to.
okay? I'm uncomfortable, but I am making it work.
Kaya kasi,
Ay,
I am
nako.
extremely uncomfortable. I have a back problem.
Pwede ka mag-PWD doon.
Ay, nako.
just me,
Diyos ko.
okay.
Just talking
Anyway.
about all these things, it's tiring.
It is very tiring. I mean,
I think
kahit sa
may
grinder,
nakita ko
din namin din
recently.
ganyan.
May nakita ko
Hmm.
recently sa Twitter about that. Pero it's about the same topic, but it's a different screenshot na parang
Ah,
sure people are not entitled to a reply, blah, blah, blah. Pero gaano kahirap. Parang yung yung parang nag-aaral daw siya. Tapos parang, sorry di ako naka-reply, nag-aaral ako eh. Tapos parang nag-reply sa kanya yung isa, parang, gaano kahirap sabihin na nag-aaral ka, di sana di na kita ginulo.
again, they're not entitled to answer to that.
Yun nga,
Sila ba?
parang I'm
Yun
not
yung sila ba?
sure. Ha?
Sila ba?
Yeah, I'm not sure where to side on that. I guess, yeah, kailangan ng onting level of, kasi ganun ako kay Louie nung, when we started dating na, replyan kita mamaya, maglalaro lang ako.
No, okay. On that point, you
initiated.
initiated. Yeah, you were the one who initiated with, mamaya na kita sasagutan because I'm gonna be doing this thing. But even then, like on the receiving end of like the guy who was saying, sorry, nag-aaral ako kanina. Like, nag-sorry na siya. And if I were on the receiving end of that kind of message, I'd be like, oh, okay, it's cool. So, kamusta? Like, just continue the conversation. Why the need to be perpetuating this bitch energy? Like, kulang ka ba sa yakap or something? Tangina. No, for real. Because it's like, I mean, I don't understand the need for like that sort of response. On the one
should
hand, I yeah,
should
personally, yeah.
I
should
forgot
we
where
Go
I
lang, go
factor
saw
lang.
in
that.
din ba kung ano,
Mm.
kung how deep the relationship already is?
No,
Parang
if the
should it be
relationship
a factor?
if the relationship is deep enough, magkakaintindihan kayo eh. You have cues already. Kunyari hindi
Mm.
mag-reply yung isa, okay, I can safely assume na this. Hindi mo kailangan ng reply sa kanya kasi alam mo na agad yung ginagawa niya.
Mm.
In our case, in Micko and I's case, we set expectations. Love, wait lang. Mag-ano lang ako. Tututok lang ako dito. Kwentuhan kita mamaya.
Mm.
Even if we're right beside each other. Tsaka lang, wait lang. Ganun.
Oh, pero
Yeah.
if it's not that deep yet, pero are you
If
still gonna
it's not,
be
you're not obligated to respond. Whether you got the message on Facebook, on Twitter, or even Grindr. Hell, ang daming ganto sa Grindr.
Yeah.
Hindi lang sa Twitter, ang daming ganto sa Grindr.
again entitled?
Exactly.
The thing for me is, see, binanggit mo kanina yung like, is familiarity and intimacy na with the person factor. For me,
Mm.
it shouldn't be. I mean, at least as far as I'm concerned, personally, this might change for for other people, but it's like, bitch, I got things to do. Whether it's going to the bathroom or going to the gym or fucking sitting somewhere drawing, I I have things to do and I'm not on my phone. Well, I no, I am on my phone more than I should be. But I'm not I'm not looking for kausap like every single minute of every single day na obligated yung mga tao kausap ko to a response from me or vice versa. It's like
Mm.
it's not gonna kill you to wait for like maybe 4 6 hours. Like we're all doing our own shit. Now, if it's a conversation where like super nag end on a random note and then hindi ka na binalikan after like maybe 2 days 3 days, then that's when you can be a little bit like, did I do something wrong? Because that's a silence that's much louder than like, okay, may ginagawa
Yeah,
siya, nag-aaral siya.
I think that's a different
Yeah.
story. That's a different
Yeah.
thing entirely. I remember
Yeah.
one time I had this conversation on Grindr. I think it was a hookup na nawalan ako ng gana kasi nga biglang naging umuo na nga ako. Tapos nangungulit, oh, nasan ka na? Nawawala ka na. I'm like, wait lang, nagtatrabaho ko. Usapan natin mamaya pa tayo, di ba?
Mm.
I mean, like,
I think we've all had that kind of parang
so
experience.
eventually,
I haven't.
nakakailang gana
I'm a
siya.
good boy.
Ayun,
Joke.
good boy.
Charot lang. Charot lang. Charot lang.
Nangiti mata yung
Ay,
buhok
no.
ko doon.
kita kita mo in sync kami ni Miko doon.
Nag-iba yung kulay ng buhok ko doon na. Teka lang.
Ay, nako.
Kaloka ka.
Diyos ko.
Just me yung mga tao talaga. Speaking of Grindr,
Don't-
di ba
yeah.
ang daming posters sa Grindr? This Kalat is about a poser who was exposed on social. Did you guys see that? I'm going to hell for this. Let me rephrase it. He's a priest that is very good looking.
Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah.
Oh.
Turns
Ano
out-
daw?
Okay.
He's the priest, the very good looking priest that the gays thirsted over. And then
From Fleabag. No, I'm kidding.
we,
You have to stop with the Fleabag reference. My God,
we don't get it.
Sorry. It's I love
none
the
of
show
us
so
have
much.
watched Fleabag. JKim, stop.
And then
Guys, please watch
suddenly-
Fleabag.
And then suddenly, may lumabas na account siya on Twitter. Turns out that account was a poser. Apparently.
I didn't
Oh.
know that. Oh, I didn't know that part of the story.
Yeah, this is from... He has a
Kaya
legit
pala siya,
account,
ano.
but the other account that is more engaging and the response, I think, is more um, is a poser account, and he got exposed. This is Father Ferdy's authentic appearance. Recently, there's a hype on social media about a handsome-looking young priest bearing the said name going viral. However, his younger brother Jeremiah told me that those pictures circulated over social media were edited for Father Ferdy to look young. So yeah, yun.
Mm.
Nay gulay. Okay.
Well, to be fair, he is good looking.
He is. I'm
Yeah.
Good
not,
for you, brother.
no
Good for
doubt,
you.
but I don't. Yeah, poser, catfishing people for clout.
Ugh. Why would you catfish as a priest in the first
Welcome to
place?
the circle. Charot.
Correct.
Welcome to the circle, Stan.
Well, that's a good. This is a good. This might be a good persona for the circle. No, I'm a priest.
I'm a priest and I'm looking for no. That's against
That's
every
several, yeah,
that's
that's several levels of,
wrong.
that's like the seventh circle of hell already.
Maybe he was
Minus
impersonating.
Di naman
20,000
nine,
ligtas
but like yeah.
points.
Oh good
So,
God. The people
again,
just really again too much time on their hands.
yeah, they do. Well, I also have. I actually also have Kalat here, who's he's not impersonating anyone. He's not catfishing anyone. But when you see his face, you will wish he was. I don't. Okay, I'm
What?
not gonna. I'm not gonna mention
What does
his
it even
name.
mean?
I'm not gonna mention his name. So, audience, make assumptions if you will. What I will say about it, and I will not discuss it nor open anything because, ugh, ugh, because
Shivers.
yeah, he gives me the heebie-jeebies. I will not open any tweet sa kanya. Speak wig. Yun lang ang sabihin kong clue. Wig and lipstick. Yeah, yun lang ang sabihin kong clue. And we all know how
Ay,
kalat.
ko.
Yung kalat na. So,
Okay.
mas
Okay.
yung mas pink pa
Alam
yung
na.
yung mas pink pa yung tonggot niya kaysa sa buhok ni Micko. Ganun.
What?
Nabulunan ako doon. Alam
Ayan,
na. Alam na.
we
Mas
all
pink
know
pa
how.
dyan? Oh my God.
Ay, girl.
Ay, nako.
Ay, teka, yung
Gusto.
puwet ko.
Na
Wait!
speechless eh. Ay, nako.
May papwet reveal.
I can't. I am not gonna, I am not gonna I'm not gonna drop names. And not anymore.
Sobrang ayun, again, naging talk of the town yun eh. Kasi he has
Mhm.
been, it was very controversial in a way na parang, he wasn't silent about it eh. He wasn't.
Mhm.
Tapos, parang the gays are, all of the gays are, were talking about it na, bakit yun to, bakit ganyan. Plus, nagkaroon pa ng, parang na-include pa ang political beliefs, nagkaroon pa ng kung
Include pa
ano-anong,
UST.
na-include pa ang school. Ang daming nadamay just because of that one color. That one controversial colored um yes. Pero ayun nga.
I do want to say something about that publicly though. Um,
Mm,
if you guys know who I'm talking about, you know that video that came out recently where he was talking about school and UST na wala dapat affiliation ng school and all
mm,
that. First and foremost, I'd like to correct that because all schools, especially reputable schools, has
Mhm.
always had affiliations.
tama.
Students,
Mhm.
teachers, employees, and staff of the school
Private or public?
always have. Yes, they will just
Mhm.
never um, generalize it in a way na, let's say I'm from Lasal. Buong Lasal, ganito. No, they will, a school will never do that. They will show support, sure, they will encourage students, but there's always political affiliation. Tanong siya,
Mm,
kailan pa naging political ng school? Girl, school elections pa lang, politika na agad.
true.
May partido na agad yan.
classroom pa lang, mayroon ka ng kailangan i-elect.
Sa sa
Hmm.
DLSU, there are two, I think. It's Tapat and Santugon. Those are the two main political affiliations. Tapat ako
Mm,
nun when I started
mm,
in DLSU. And, doon pa lang politika na agad eh. And where do
mm,
you think these our government officials came from? Reputable
mm,
schools.
mm.
Yeah.
So
We have board members na very politically inclined din.
exactly,
Marami, ang dami.
schools have
Pero,
always been political because they try to teach what is right.
hmm,
Yeah.
That's it. Yun lang yun. That's what I want to say about that publicly.
mm,
My own personal opinion. It has always been that. Again, I am not gonna drop the name, and I am not gonna make that mistake again. Which brings us to our own Kalats. I am gonna cut this list short, unfortunately. If y'all want the list of all the Kalats, the notorious Kalats for 2021, just DM enter Headspace and we'll give you a list. We'll give you the list and we'll give you the links. And if you want, and we're gonna do this as well for 2022. So if anybody wants to be a contributor out there, just put in the links for the Kalat below.
Dapat
Work.
dapat sa next time we do this, meron na tayong official Twitter correspondent. Yung alam niya lahat.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
si
speaking of,
si agad.
I'd like to thank netizen patroller, netizen patroller on Twitter because that's mostly where we got the Kalat. He
Ah,
knows
okay,
that
oh,
okay, okay.
account knows everything is going.
have seen
That
everything
Ma-follow nga.
basically.
Ma-follow nga.
that's mostly where
And I'm the Marites. You should see him or her.
siya yung correspondent. Chismosa ka lang. Correspondent kasi siya.
Mm.
Nagkukwento lang siya. So, yun. Speaking of Kalat, I'd like, since I'm not going through everything anymore, wala tayong oras eh. We're running out of time. Um,
Yeah. Mhm.
anong mga kalat niya this year? I'll start with mine, since sabi ko na hindi ako magda-drop ng name and I made that mistake before. That was my kalat.
Oh yeah, I
Second
remember
episode
that.
na
Ah,
live
okay.
session natin
Okay.
about
Mm.
open relationship.
Yeah.
I dropped
But-
the name,
Yeah.
and that's it. I mean, frankly speaking, all the tea that that was that was cuento. The bad thing about that was my name that was involved without the person without the person being there, and I'll take that. That was a mistake of mine. It's just there wasn't anything false about the cuento. Far from it. Lahat yun nangyari. Mali lang talaga yung nag-drop ako. Yun yung kalat ko. Ano yung sa inyo?
Celebrities, take note. If you're gonna apologize for being canceled, this is how you do it. It's on a podcast, not through the notes app.
Actually,
Notes app na pa, hindi pa updated yung ayos. Oh my God. Charot.
Oo nga eh.
salamat
Ay,
yung kalat mo.
Ano?
May kalat ba ako?
Ay, wow. Ang linis.
very pristine.
Teka, nag-iisip na ako
Nawala ba
eh.
ako? Guys.
I think, no, you're here.
Bigla akong nawala
Happy ka
in
na.
time for the kalat.
You're lagging.
Bigla akong nawala for the kalat eh. No?
You're
Choppy.
lagging.
You're lagging lang.
Shit. I hate this.
Ano ba? Pakalat ko. I think it's that one tweet where the Virgo in me doesn't want me to apologize.
You
The
have
Virgo
to.
in me doesn't want me to, but fine. Okay. So I tweeted something saying na there are two kinds of gays, the Obar gays and the Nectar gays. The only reason I tweeted that, oh, JKim,
I'm back. Biglang
Okay.
nawala for the kalat eh.
for posterity's sake and for JKim's sake, I guess mine would be that time I tweeted na there are two kinds of gays. The Obar gays and the Nectar gays. And then I think there was an attempt to cancel me saying na
What about
napaka or
you? What about
I'm
me?
being elitist, uh I'm excluding everyone
Parang
else,
hindi ka
blah blah
naging
blah blah
inclusive,
blah.
parang gano'n.
Something like that.
Oo.
The only reason I tweeted that was because I was looking at the people who got excited when Obar opened, and then I'm looking at the people who are excited when Nectar opened.
Mhm.
Siguro kulang lang yung context na there are two kinds of club gays. Ayan, that might have been better.
Oo, yeah.
That might have been better
Mhm.
para inclusive tayo. Pero
Mm,
in retrospect, kasi I'm looking at it as a personality. Eh. It's not just
Mhm.
because you've been to Obar or you've been to Nectar.
Mhm.
But people
mm,
who have been there would know what I would mean when I say you're an Obar gay or you're a Nectar gay. It's not
mm.
Mhm.
necessarily just because you go there, 'di ba? We all know that Obar gays have a personality and Nectar gays also have a personality.
Yeah.
Same as with
Yeah.
TXF gays. Parang iba-iba eh. Parang it's become a
Yeah.
personality. It's not just like I go to TXF, I'm a TXF.
Yeah.
Mm.
'Di ba?
Definitely. Yeah.
I mean, JKim definitely fits the TXF gay persona. Even though
Mhm.
he goes to Obar and goes to Nectar,
Mhm.
right? So
Mm.
it's
Well,
not
though I haven't
that.
been to Nectar as often as I would like, but yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I treat it more like a personality rather than just going to those places. But yeah, if I could change one thing about it, I would add the word club.
If that would make it better, sure, lagyan natin ng club. Sige.
Lagyan natin ang
Kung diyan
club
kayo
para maging
sasaya,
inclusive.
sige.
On that note, listeners and mga ka-brain cells, if you haven't listened to episode, was that episode 6? Enter nightclubs of Enter
Mm.
Headspace. Please listen. Napag-usapan namin ni Louie at length yun. Uh,
Parang, especially when I was reading like some of the QRT saying that I wasn't inclusive, blah, 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 blah. Me, the guild leader of an LGBT guild in Ragnarok, which is a heteronormative society, not inclusive. Teka lang.
See,
Teka lang.
people who doesn't have context always tend to, not always,
Yun
Yeah,
nga,
there
they
are
I guess,
always
I
some.
guess, yun nga,
God.
I guess the lesson learned there is kumpletuhin mo yung context ng tweets mo. Kung kailangan mo maglagay ng screenshot, maglagay ka.
Nang matahimik ka, oh, ito, screenshot. Slap sa screenshot.
JKim, what's your talent?
so there's context to mine because I think it's common knowledge that out of everyone here, I'm the one with the smallest following. But I don't really have any sort of kalat on that length where people will throw me to the witch's fire for saying certain things. My kalat, which in contrast to I guess everyone here, I'm not really regretful about mine. What happened kasi was context. So there was a particular hookup that I had. Um, it went well, and then over the course of 2021, uh, may mga napag-usapan and things fell
Drop the
through. It reached
name.
the point. I'm not going to repeat what the mistake you made. So let's learn.
Drop the name. Drop the name, JKim.
But basically, things fell through with ano yung mga napag-usapan to the point where this guy actually started gaslighting me. So at that point, when it's like, you're not, you don't get to gaslight me kahit kaano ka pa kasarap, putang ina mo. I attacked his weaknesses in chat, and he got so triggered that he blocked me. So it's like, oh shit, okay, so he blocked me. Maybe 5 days later, he completely deactivates his Twitter account. And that to me was just the most hilarious part. Kasi parang, ina, ganun na ba kalala yung ano mo? Because sometime before he deactivated his account, parang sabi niya, nag-tweet pa siya na, sabi niya, parang di ako love ng mga love ko ngayon. So it's like, how fucked up are you as a person? So, after the point that he had deleted his account, dun ko na biglang dun na ako biglang nagte-tweet about like shit that I had learned beforehand. So over the course of 2021, I found out that he had changed his Twitter bio to say that he was Filipino Samoan. which like just don't ride the dicks of like men like Dwayne Johnson just because it's in right now to have a Polynesian tattoo. He has a Polynesian tattoo, and so biglang he was claiming to be like a Filipino Samoan. When I know for a fact that I have receipts that he downloaded his PEA from Google. He downloaded his PEA, the tribal chief tattoo, the tribal chief's tattoo. He downloaded his PEA from Google, and he got it done. He got the tattoo done in Pasig. So I know for a fact like you ain't
So,
Samoan,
poser,
sis.
ganun.
Poser siya. So yung pinaka-tweet na yun, I can't even find it on my own page anymore for some reason because this was like 2 months ago. But parang sabi ko, I posted a picture of Roman Reigns, my man crush, my daddy forever. Oh my god, I love him. I posted a picture of Roman Reigns and I and I said, ito po yung totoong Samoan, hindi yung nag-download lang ng PEA sa Google tapos pinatattoo sa Pasig. So, that's my kalat. That was basically it.
You
And
are
I
the last one.
and and I don't regret that. Sorry about it.
Did you guys regret any of those? Like yung kay Micko, did you regret your tweet? Do you regret your tweet?
Me? No.
Sa about Micko?
I don't think there's much to regret about it.
Mm.
I think
Louis,
it's more,
Louis answered his naman na.
I think it's more you. Miko would do things differently.
Mm.
Not
Yeah, it's not so much regret. It's more like I could have reworded this.
Yeah, kaya nga sabi ko, in retrospect.
Sorry na.
Ako,
Yeah.
ako siguro if I could, I'd have invited. Sana sumali na lang siya sa space. Inon natin yung mic.
Next episode kasama siya, tapos inedebang klata kasi nungalingan.
We're not
Hindi
editing
totoong
that. We're
bardagulan.
including that. We're including that.
I'm sorry. Did I trigger something? I'm sorry. Oh my god.
I mean, at least lahat ng sinabi ko totoo. Ang mali
Yeah.
ko, nag-drop ako ng name. Pero wala akong kasinungalingang sinabi.
True,
Ah!
true.
Ganoon na lang kaya gawin kong year-end kalat, yung ginagawa ko ngayon.
Mhm.
Pwede.
I don't think JKim and C know about it.
No,
What?
they don't.
Nagumugulong ka sa kama?
No.
I stopped! I'm static now!
I'm kidding.
I'm static now!
No, they don't.
While his
they
boobs are
don't-
jiggling on the pillow.
I don't think they know about that. Kasi hindi ko pa rin nakakwento.
No, about what?
Ano
Kaya
yan?
wala, it's a few days before the year ends.
Shit.
Some
Okay.
fireworks are brewing.
Oh God, I don't use the term firework. I kind of. Yeah.
You're ruining it for
Anong
me.
kalat mo?
In
Ay,
all out,
nako.
honestly, wala akong maalala. Tapos, I tried browsing sa Twitter ko, wala akong maalala. Kasi, here's the thing. My public Twitter is sobrang, ano ba, maingat. Quote unquote.
So,
My
ang
opinion,
tanong ko sa'yo, never ka nag-subtweet.
subtweet. Oh, yeah.
Ayan,
Fair. Fair.
Caught red-handed.
That is
Caught
fair.
red-handed. Exposed.
Hindi,
Hindi
kasi
ako mag-stop.
I was parang I was imprinted on the thought na parang when you say kalat tweet na parang tweets that I got canceled for or things that I got canceled for
No,
on Twitter or
no.
any other social
I'm not
media.
relevant enough to be cancelled, sis.
It's
So
just a mess. A mess that you made. That's it. Literally, kalat. Mess. You made a mess.
Recently,
Inaway ka, whether subtweet or not, you don't have to say any name or ano. And
subtweets
Gusto
ko
mo ako
don't get a
magsabi?
lot of don't get a lot of traction.
yeah, and it's fine because I mean, look at JKim. That's purely for his own satisfaction. Because a lot of people won't be able to relate to that. So what's yours? Yung something either maybe you don't regret it like JKim's.
No, I don't regret anything I tweet.
that's why we sisters.
So
Pero
what's the most memorable subtweet?
the most
If
memorable
no need to look at your Twitter kasi it means it's not that memorable. What's the first subtweet?
I'm really racking my brain on this and naman sobrang makakalimutin ako.
I heard
Pe,
lacking my brain.
ra,
Rocking.
pwede rin naman yun. Ano ba? I don't remember, honestly. Promise. Kanina ko pa iniisip at the start of the episode kasi
Ang
assignment ka
Ben de
na
la Creme mo
talaga eh.
ngayon, nakakaasar ka.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Mas
I do
congeniality.
have a lot of tweets and rants on private.
So
Kasi
what's the truth? What do you remember about it?
um the things on
Scorpio
private,
ka nga, Dad.
Bakit?
Wala lang. Talagang pinupush eh.
Alam mo naman tayo lang nagpapos ng baho natin dito tapos siya
That's
malinis.
true.
Hindi ba
That's
pwede yun?
true.
hindi ako let me get things straight. I'm not. Charot. Ano?
Balahura
uh,
yan.
I am not malinis. I do subtweet some people. Oh, good God.
Ayan, may naalala na siya. It worked.
Dinarara ko.
I knew it.
Oh, holy fucking hell. And you guys know this person that I subtweeted. Okay,
Si-
ayun. Sige, ayun. I tweeted about this person that I don't particularly like. I don't personally like or will ever like. Kahit maging kaibigan siya ng mga kaibigan ko, I will probably never like this person because of things he has done, things I've heard of, his reputation, and just basically his whole aura and the things that he has warped into context, into different contexts. See, why, why are you wagging your finger at me? I'm not mentioning any names, for sure. Hindi naman.
For
It's just me not liking this person. And I subtweet him. I subtweeted him before. I remember, ayun, people did ask me about this person na sinabi
Ano
ko
yung
na,
subtweet mo?
ah,
Ano yung subtweet mo?
the subtweet was basically this person being, a pathological liar or being very
Oh, him.
manipulative. Mm.
Okay, okay, okay.
Him.
So
Okay.
being
Okay.
very manipulative and being just all in all a makalat person that I will personally never like. Pero I never name dropped him to anyone. Maybe to you guys kasi we're.
Yeah.
Pero to anyone else who asked, I never hindi naman.
Ito ba yung
Just
after a few months of quitting, Yossi, biglang may nabalitaan ka, nag-Yossi ka bigla?
girl. Yes. I quit Yossi for a good
Ganun kalala?
6 to 7 months na nun. As I
Tapos
got so
lumapit sa
stressed.
akin.
It was that bad.
It was
Tapos
that bad
lumapit
for
lang
me.
sa
This is
typing ako, Yossi. Sabi ko, hindi kayo nag-Yossi ah. Basta bigyan mo ko. Pero
uh,
diretso
it
Oh
was
my
that bad
God.
kasi yun nga parang siguro that would have been the lalo na if nag name drop ako doon or if it became more specific to a person, that would have been that would have received flack, or that would have received other kalats then kasi it's the truth eh. Pero yeah, yun. It's about
help,
that one person that I subtweeted. Most probably.
What?
That's the most
help
makalat
me
I've
out.
been.
Saang TV show or saang form of media nanggaling yung term na truth is a matter of perception?
Isn't
I
that
have
scandal?
never.
Or
Is
how to
it?
get away with murder? It sounds very Annalise Keating eh. Or
Di kasi,
or Olivia Pope eh.
yeah, parang doon lang sa sinabi ni C kanina na going back on, it might receive flack or other kalat because it's the truth. That depends kasi truth is a matter of perception. What might be true or actually true might not be true in the perception of others. Alam mo naman. Alam
I
mo
was gonna
naman
say
how
the
the
line
truth.
came from Glee.
Yeah, the only thing that I remember with that quote is yung the number 6 and 9, the no matter kung saan kang
Alam mo,
pwesto ka
bastos mo talaga.
Oy! It's an example, pero that's exact example that you're pertaining to. If I see 6 and you see 9, that's your truth and that this is mine.
No, but
Yun lang
okay,
ang
that post has also been that famous post on Tumblr has also been debunked. The truth is, someone wrote that 6. or 9, whichever it is. So the truth is, whoever wrote that means that there's a truth there. So
Oh, point. Pero perception nga ng isa, he doesn't know who wrote that. Bakit ba pinag-uusapan natin to? Teka lang.
Sorry,
Ang layo
oo nga
na inabot natin.
naging philosophical debate na eh. Kasalanan ni Micko to.
As a Virgo. Sorry, balik tayo sa makalat. O putang ina nun.
Pero yeah,
Sino ba yun?
that probably
Grabe
that's probably my most makalat tweet or my
Okay.
most controversial tweet. It's the subtweet about him.
Mhm.
That's mine.
This
Okay.
year ba yun?
Yeah.
No,
Most probably this
year. This year.
Oo.
Kasi wala na yung sa bahay. Yep.
Ay,
That was
nako.
it. Yep, that was it.
Padelikado tong episode.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Diyos
Yeah.
ko. Anyway.
Anyways,
The moment of silence.